Hello, everyone. Scoomy Double 7 here, bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. In today's game, we have the 5-7 Kansas City Royals taking on the 4-9 Seattle Mariners. And here is the starting lineup. This is game one of a two-game series between the Royals and the Mariners. Here is the starting lineup for the Kansas City Royals. Leading off, the center fielder, David DeZeus. Batting second, the second baseman, Mark Gundelslek. Batting third, the left fielder, Mark Tejan. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the first baseman, Billy Butler. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Jose Goulin. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Alex Gordon. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Miguel Olivo. Batting eighth, the catcher, John Buck. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Tony Penna. On the mound for the Mariners, it is Jared Washburn. Comes in the game with a 2.77 ERA, 1 win, no loss, 13 innings pitched, allowed 9 hits, 8 strikeouts, and 3 walks. We're here at Safeco Field. There's a -2 to strikes and a -1 to walks. And with that, David steps up, and we're ready to start. So, David, 3 games, 3 times at bat, no average just yet. 3-1 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Safeco Field. 3-5. That's going to be a ground ball to Betancourt. And that's out number 1. So let's take a look at the defense for the Mariners. Ivins is at left field. Suzuki at center. Wilkinson is in right field, going around the horn. Beltre on third. Betancourt at short. Lopez on second. Sexton at first. Joe Hujima is behind the plate. And Washburn is on the mound. And with that, Mark Gundelslek is up. He's batting a .294. And that's going to be 3-4. Possible error on a ground ball. 1-1. And that's going to be a base hit. So Mark is on with a base hit. And that's going to bring up Mark Tejan. Tejan batting a .244. Strategy roll 10 with the infield at double play depth. Here's the pitch. 4-2. Range play at Safeco Field. 6-6. It's a rare play. And with that, the pitcher develops a blister on his hand. Check for injury to Washburn. Washburn is injured and will be out for 10 games. So with that, Washburn, on the third pitch of the game, they're going to go with on the first pitch of on the third batter of the game, they're going to bring in Chai-Sun Beck. That's his card. Beck comes in with an 11.25 ERA. No wins, 1 loss. He's pitched 4 innings, allowed 8 hits, no strikeouts, and 3 walks. Taking a look at the stats here, Washburn only got 1 hit. He went 1/3 of an inning and only got 1 out. 2.71 ERA. So with that, Tion will retake the pitch. Strategy will still 10, 3-6. It's going to be a walk, 8-11, too high. 2-2, fly ball out there to left field. Ibens underneath it. And he'll make the catch. Billy Butler. Butler batting a .283. Here's the pitch. 2 outs, infield, normal depth. Strategy roll is a 6. 2-1, strikeout. That's a 6. The 11 is too high. 2-3, ground ball to Beltre. And he'll make the catch. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. We go to the bottom of the first, and here's the starting lineup for the Seattle Mariners. Leading off the center fielder, Ichiro Suzuki. Batting second, the second baseman, Jose Lopez. Batting third, the left fielder, Raul Ibens. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Jose Verito. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Richie Sexton. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Brad Wilkinson. Batting eighth, the catcher, Kenji Johijima. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Yonesuke Betancourt. On the mound for the Royals, it is Zach Gurkin. Comes into the game with a 3.15 ERA, no wins, 1 loss. 14 1/3 innings pitched, allowed 9 hits, 5 strikeouts, and 4 walks. And with that, Ichiro steps up. He's batting a .286. 4-1, double question mark, single on a 1-7. That's a 7. And Suzuki gets on with a base hit. So let's take a look at the defense for the Kansas City Royals. Tihan's out there in left. DeZeus is at center. Gulen is at right field. Gerg around the horn. Gordon at third. Penna at short. Gundazek is on second. Butler at first. Buck behind the plate. And Gurkin is on the mound. Strategy roll 14. Infield double play depth. Jose Lopez is batting at .231. 2-6, that's going to be a walk. 4, that's going to be a 20. The 20 is too high. 5-3, that's going to be a ground ball to Penna. And that is going to be higher than the 4 for the double play. So what we do is for the double play, we take the double play rating from on the batter's card, add it to the pitcher's card, plus the pivot. In this case, it's second base, so that's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 4. The 5 is high. And with that, Suzuki will get out on a fielder's choice. And Lopez is on with a... So in a fielder's choice, Lopez will get on. Raul Ibens batting a .365, strategy roll 3, and here's the pitch. .65, that's going to be a base hit. And with that, Lopez will get the hold sign. Base run rating of a 2. He'll go from first to third on a 4 through 6. Adrian Beltre batting a .213, strategy roll 9. 6-2. That's going to be a wild pitch. It's a 4. And that moves the runners up 90 feet. One, 2, fly ball out there to center field to DeZeus. It'll be an out, no sacrifice. But the lead runner, Lopez going for home. DeZeus sees it. He'll throw it to Buck, and the out is at the plate. Tags, and with that, Joey Buck tags him out, tags Lopez out at the plate. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors. We go to the bottom of the second. It's going to be after 1. We're tied at 1. We're tied at 0. Jose Goulin, Alex Gordon, Miguel Ovalo due up for the Royals. Jose Goulin batting a .262. 4-1, strike 8-19, too high. 1-4, fly ball out there to Wilkinson. Out number 1. Alex Gordon batting a .191. Here's the pitch. Three, 4, strike 11, 12, too high. 4-6, that's going to be a fly ball out there to Wilkinson. 2 away, Miguel Ovalo. 2 up, 2 down. He's batting a .182. 4-3, that's going to be a range play. 5-4, and that's going to be a ground ball to Betancourt. Betancourt's ranges on a 1-2. That's a 6. He got by him. And with that, Miguel is on with a base hit. Steal attempt. And that's going to be a 12. His steal base rating is a 19, and he'll safely steal second. Here's the pitch to Buck. Now, how we get that is for Ovalo. He's a right-handed, so it's going to be a minus. It's going to be a 0. It's going to be a -1 on that. 2-3. That's going to be a blank. 6-1, ground ball to Lopez, and that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the second. It's going to be Jose Verito, Richie Sexton, Brad Wilkinson due up for the Mariners. Jose Verito batting a .340. 5-4, strikeout plus. Now, on a strikeout plus, we add 10. Plus the rating for the strikeout. So that, in this case, we're going to add 8. That's a 14. That's a 14. Struck him out looking. So 1 away, and that's going to bring up Richie Sexton. Sexton batting a .250, and here's the pitch. .63, strike 5. That's a 9. Struck him out. 2 up, 2 down. Brad Wilkinson batting a .220. Here's the pitch. 4-4, strike 10, 18, too high. 3-1, that's going to be a ground ball to Butler. And that's going to be out number. And that's going to be out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, and none left on. It's a very easy inning to score as the Royals retire the Mariners in order. After 2, we're still scoreless. We go to the top of the 3rd. It's going to be Tony Penna, David DeZeus, and Mark Gundeslek due up for the Royals. Tony Penna batting a 188. 4-6. Home run, that's a 0. The 14 is too high. 5-2. That's going to be a base hit, though, past Lopez. And Tony Penna is on, leads off with a base hit. We have a hit and run as we go to the top of the order. Hit and runs work like this. All ground double plays get a -2. All base run ratings will get a +2. All home run and walk ratings for the batter are cut in half. We round those down. All lineouts are considered double plays except on an error on a throw. And if the batter strikes out, we'll resolve it as a steal. DeZeus is 0 for 1. 1-4. That's going to be a range play at the ballpark. 2-5, double star 3. It's a ground ball to Lopez. His range is on a 1-2. That's going to be a 3. It gets by him. That's going to be a single. Penna's base run rating is a 4. He'll go from first to third on a 3 through 6. And he'll go to third. Royals with a runner in scoring position now. And they're going to bring up Mark Gundeslek. He's 1 for 1 infield normal depth. Strategy rolls a 13. And that's going to be 6-3. Home run chance on a 1-2. The 11 is too high. 3-2. And that's going to be a ground ball to Betancourt. Are they going to try to send Penna? Yes. They're going to try for the out at home, or they're going to go for the double play? They're going to go for the double play. And with that, Penna will score. So Penna will score. Ground double play is a 1, and that's going to hit to 6 to Lopez. It's a -1. That's where we get the 1. The roll is a 6. Zeus will go to second on a fielder's choice. So Mark is out at first, and with that, the Zeus will take second. 1-0 Royals. Mark Teahen up. He's 0 for 1. Strategy roll 12. Here's the pitch. 5-6. Blank. 6-2. Ground ball to Sexton. And that's going to be an out at first with the Zeus advancing to third on the play there. So runner on third, and Billy Butler is up. Butler is 0 for 1. Strategy roll is a 19, and here's the pitch. (5-3) at the ballpark. We're going to go to Safeco Field. 1-1. That's going to be a ground ball to Sexton. And that's going to be out number 3 to retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the third. It's going to be Kenji Johijima, Yunesuke Betancourt, and Ichiro Suzuki due up for the Mariners. Kenji batting a .222. Here's the pitch. 5-1 range play. 1-5, that's going to be a line drive to Butler. Line drive up the middle. Butler's range is a 1. That's a 6. It's good for a base hit. And he can't get to it in time, and Kenji will lead off with a base hit. So for Yuneski, we have a hit and run. Infield going to come in. 6-6. That's a strike. 2-16, too high. 3-1. That's going to be a double past Gulen. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. And Betancourt will go to second. Kenji to third. Kenji, base run rating of a 2. That is a 2. He'll come home to score on an RBI double. So an RBI double by Betancourt ties this game up. We go to the top of the order. And that is going to bring up Ichiro Suzuki. Suzuki is 1 for 1 today. Runner on third, runner on second. And here's the pitch. 4-2, strikeout plus 13. That's a 10. Struck him out. So 1 away, and that's going to bring up Jose Lopez. Lopez is 0 for 1, strategy roll 17, and here's the pitch. 2-4, home run, that's a 9, the 19 is too high. 5-2, line drive to Penna. No double play there on a line drive. And that's going to keep Betancourt at second. Raul Eisman up. Strategy roll 10. Here's the pitch. He's 1 for 1. 3-6 at the ballpark. 6-4. Ground ball to Gordon. And that is out number 3. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. And 1 left on for the Mariners. After 3, we're tied at 1. We go to the top of the 4th. It's going to be Jose Gulen, Alex Gordon, Miguel Ovalo due up for the Royals. Chow can face 1 more batter. They are going to leave him in. Jose Gulen is up. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 4-5 is a blank. 5-1, ground ball to Betancourt. Out number 1, 1 away. Alex Gordon. 0 for 1, here's the pitch. 6-3, home run. 15, that's a 17. It's too high. 1-3, fly ball to Suzuki. And that's out number 2. 2 up, 2 down. Miguel Ovalo up. He's 1 for 1. Here's the pitch. 5-5, double star. Fly ball out there to Suzuki. And that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors as the Mariners retire the Royals in order. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's going to be Adrian Beltre, Jose Verito, Richie Sexton due up for the Mariners. Adrian Beltre 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 4-4, strike 8-11, too high. 1-3, ground ball to Mark. Out number 1, 1 away. Jose Barreto is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 5-1 range play. 6-2 ground ball to Penna. Penna's range is on a 1-3. That's a 6. It got by him, and Barreto is on with a base hit. Can't get to it in time. Strategy roll is an 8. Richie Sexton is up infield at double play depth. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout, and here's the pitch. 1-5 walk. 18, that's a 20. It's too high. 4-1 double star 1. Fly ball out there to Tejan. That's out number 2. 2 away. Brad Wilkinson up. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 4-3, strike 10. That's a 4. Struck him out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on after 4. We're tied at 1. We go to the top of the 5th. John Buck, Tony Penna, and David DeZeus do up for the Royals. And they're going to bring in R.A. Dickey. That's his card. Dickey will come in with a 9.0 ERA. No wins, no losses. 5 innings pitched, allowed 3 hits, 1 strikeout, and 3 walks. Take a look at the stats here for Cha. Cha went 3 2/3 innings, allowed 3 hits, 1 walk, 1 earned run, and ERA of a 9.01. So John Buck, Tony Penna, and David DeZeus do up for the Royals. 1-5 possible error on a ground ball. 6-3, double star 3, ground ball to Beltre. Error range is on a 1-6, that's a 9. No error there. 1 away, that's going to bring up Tony Penna. Penna 1 for 1 with a run scored. 1-1 range play. 3-5, ground ball to Lopez. Lopez's range is on a 1-4. That's going to be a 4. He'll make the catch. So 2 away, and we go to the top of the order. Here's David DeZeus. He's 1 for 2. 5-3. That's going to be a walk. 10. That's a 5, and that's going to be a walk. So let's see here, that's going to be a +1, that's going to be a -1, it's going to be a 12 or less. They're going to send him. And that's a 1. And Joey Jima's error range is on a 1-13, that's a 15. There is no other error check. Here's Mark. Mark is 1 for 2 with an RBI, 1-6 at the ballpark. 4-2, that's going to be a base hit to Suzuki. And with that, DeZeus goes to third. Does he come home? The runner will advance on a roll of a 1. And because the base run rating is less than the second die roll, Mark will go to second. It's 2-1 Royals. Royals pick up a 1-run lead in Mark Tejan. He's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. 2 outs with a runner on first. 2-4. Strikeout 9-11. Too high. 5-1. Power hit to Ibens. On a 16, that's going to be a fly ball out. That's a fly ball. T had underneath it, out number 3. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's Kenji Johijima, Yunosuke Betancourt, and Ichiro Suzuki due up for the Mariners. Kenji 1 for 1 with a run scored. Here's the pitch. 5-6, strike 3, 6-2 high. 1-4, that's going to be a ground ball to second base to Mark. 1 away, he'll make the catch. We go to Yunosuke Betancourt. Betancourt is 1 for 1 with a double and an RBI. 4-6, range play. 4-5, that's going to be a base hit past second base. Mark's range is on a 1-2, that's a 5, he'll make the catch. 1 away, and that's going to bring up one away, and we go to the top of the order. Ichiro Suzuki 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Strategy roll 3, the pitch. 6-5. 6-5 base hit. That Betancourt will go to second. No other advancement there, and that's going to bring up Jose Lopez. Lopez 0 for 2. The pitch. Strategy roll 7, infield normal depth. 6-4. Strikeout 4, 19 too high. 4-5, that's going to be a fly ball out there to Tihan. Out number 2. Betancourt will get the hold. And that's going to bring up Raul Ibens. Ibens is 1 for 2 today. Strategy roll 6. Here's the pitch. 5-1 range play. 6-2. Ground ball to Penna. Penna's range is on a 1-3. That's a 2. He'll make the catch, tag the plate. And retire the side. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on for the Mariners. We go to the top of the 6th. It's after 5. It's Kansas City 2, Mariners 1. We go to the top of the 6th. It's Billy Butler, Jose Guillen, and Alex Gordon due up for the Royals. Billy Butler is 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. 1-6 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Safeco Field. 3-3. That's going to be a base hit past Ibens. And Butler is safe with a base hit. So with an H rating under his ATT rating, we can do a hit and run. And only a hit and run. He can't do anything else. Jose Guillen is up. Infield going to come in. He's 0 for 2. 2-3 walk. 0-18 too high. 2-4. Fly ball to Ibens. And that is out number 1 as well. Out number 1. We're going to do it again. Alex Gordon's 0 for 2. Here's the hit and run. 3-1. Home run chance on a 4. The 15 is too high. And that's going to be 3-5. Line drive to Lopez. And the runner's doubled up. That's going to be a double play. And retire the side. No runs, one hit, no errors, and none left on. We go to the bottom of the sixth. Adrian Beltre, Jose Barreto, Richie Sexton due up for the Mariners. Adrian Beltre 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. 3-3. Double star. And by the way, Zach can face 6 more batters. Fly ball out there to Golan. Out number 1. 1 away. Jose Barreto up. Barreto is 1 for 2 with a strikeout. 2-1. Strike 4. 15 too high. 3-3. Power hit to DeZeus. That's going to be a 4. That's going to be a fly ball out. DeZeus going back to the warning track. And he makes the catch. Richie Sexton is 0 for 2 with a strike. Here's the pitch. 3-5. That's going to be a blank. 2 up, 2 down, 4-2. Fly ball out there to center field. DeZeus will make the catch. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Mariners as the Royals retire them in order. After 6, it's Kansas City 2, Seattle 1. We go to the top of the 7th. It's going to be Miguel Ovalo, John Buck, and Tony Penna due up for the Royals. Miguel Ovalo is 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. 1-5, possible error on a ground ball. 1-3, fly ball out there to Suzuki. And that's out number 1. By the way, R.A. Dickey can face 2 more batters. John Buck 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. 5-6 range play. 1-1 fly ball out there to Suzuki. Suzuki's range is on a 1-4. That's a 6. That's going to be a double for John Buck. And Buck is on with a double. Tony Penna up. Penna's 1 for 2 with a run scored. Strategy roll 7. Here's the pitch. 3-5 blank. And that's going to be 5-3. Fly ball to Suzuki. Out number 2, 2 away. And with that, RA is tired, but they are going to try to see if they can get the last out here with him. David DeZeus, 1 for 2. 3-6, that's going to be a possible error. 1-1, double star 1. It's going to be a fly ball out there to Suzuki. His error range is a 1. That's an 8. No error there. As we sing, take me out to the ball game. And with that, it's no runs, 1 hit, no errors. As we head to the bottom of the 7th, and let's take a look at the box score of the game so far. Kansas City scoring a run in the 3rd and a run in the 5th. 2 runs on 7 hits with no errors. The Mariners, 1 run in the 3rd inning. It's 1 run on 7 hits, no errors. And with that, we go to the bottom of the 7th. They're going to leave Zach in for 1 more inning. He can face 3 more batters. It's going to be Brad Wilkinson, Kenji Johijima, and Yunesuke Betancourt due up for the Mariners. Wilkinson 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. 6-6 strike, 10-15 too high. 4-2 ground ball to Gordon. Out number 1, 1 away. And that's going to bring up Kenji. Kenji 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. With a run scored to 4. Home run. That's a 1-16 is too high. 5-2. Fly ball to Golan. Out number 2. 2 up, 2 down, and that's going to bring up Betancourt. Betancourt is 2 for 2 with a double and an RBI. 4-4. Strike 2, 14 too high. 1-2. That's going to be a base hit. And Betancourt is on with a base hit. Top of the order, Ichiro Suzuki is 2 for 3 today with a strikeout. Strategy roll 5, Zach now tired. 6-2 wild pitch on a 10. And it's just a bit outside as Betancourt will go over to second on that wild pitch. 5-5 base hit to Gunderslack. And with that, Betancourt will go to third. He'll tie it up 2 through 6. It's an RBI single for Ichiro. And we have a tie ball game here in the bottom of the 7th. And next up, that's going to be Jose Lopez. They are going to leave Zach in. Strategy roll 7. 6-1. Strike 4. 13 too high. 2-4. Fly ball out there to Tihan. And that will retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on for the Mariners. After 7, we're tied at 2. We go to the top of the 8th. It's going to be Mark Gunderslack, Mark Tihan, and Billy Butler due up for the Mariners. And with that, we have a new pitcher on the mound. We're going to bring in Roy Kokoraran. That's his card. Roy, no ERA. Pitched 3 1/3 innings, allowed 2 hits, 1 strikeout, and 1 walk. Take a look at the stats here for R.A. Dickey. He went 3 innings, allowed 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, and 1 walk. An ERA of a 6.75. Also, we do have a couple changes here to the defense of the Mariners at first base. So Burrito will go over right. So Lopez will take over at first. At second base, it's going to be Tug Hewlett. And that's it. That's the only changes that they are making to the lineup there. So here's the pitch to Mark. Mark is 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. 6-4, that's going to be a walk. 5, the 11 is too high. 1-1, ground ball to Hewlett. Out number 1, 1 away, and that's going to bring up Mark Tejon. Tejon, here's the pitch. He's 0 for 3 today. 3-4, possible error on a ground ball. 5-3, line drive to Hewlett. Out number 2, 2 away. Billy Butler up. Butler 1 for 3, 2-6. That's going to be a blank. 6-1, ground ball to Lopez. And the Mariners make quick work of the Royals. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Royal Eisman, Adrian Beltre, and Jose Verito do up. Zach is done for Kansas City. And let's see, left-right switch. We're going to bring in Jimmy Goebel. That's his card. And they are also making some changes as well. Smith will take over at first. Mitch will be in right field. Mike Avery's will be on second, and that's the changes there. All right, here's the pitch to Raul. Raul is 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. We do have a special K rating. Jimmy Goebel comes into the game with a 20.77 ERA. 1 loss, 1 1/3 inning pitched, allowed 3 hits, 2 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Zach. Zach went 7 innings, allowed 9 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 4 strikeouts, 2 wild pitch, an ERA of a 2.96. Rayo 1 for 3. 3-4 blank. 2 struck him out. Adrian Beltre, here's the pitch. Beltre 0 for 3. 1-5 range play at Seiko Field. 6 outside of the range, 6-1 doubles. It's a double star 2. It's a fly ball to TN. Ranges on a 1-4. That's a 2. He'll make the catch. And 2 away. Jose Verito up. Verito is 1 for 3. 4-6. Home run. That's a 4. The 14 is too high. 8 outside of the range. 4-4. Ground ball to Smith. No runs, no runs, no hits, no errors. After 8, it's a 3-up, 3-down inning for the Royals as they retire the Mariners in order. After 8, we're tied at 2. We head to the top of the 9th. Will we see some 9th inning magic? Roy Kokoron coming out. They're going to bring in Arthur Rhodes. Rhodes comes into the game with a 20.77 ERA. 1 1/3 inning pitched, allowed 3 hits, 1 strikeout, 3 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Roy, they went deep into their bullpen after Jared Washburn got hurt in the top of the first. 1 inning, no ERA. Let's take a look at the box score of the game so far here in Seattle. Kansas City with 1 run in the third and 1 run in the fifth. After 8 innings of play, it's 2 runs on 7 hits. Seattle, 1 run in the third, 1 run in the seventh, 2 runs on 9 hits. It has been a very close game between these two teams. It's going to be Mitch Mayer, Alex Gordon, and Miguel Ovalo due up for the Kansas City Royals. Mitch Mayer batting a .500. 2-6, that's going to be a walk plus. That's a 12. The 15 is too high. 6-2, fly ball out there to Wilkinson. Out number 1. Alex Gordon batting he's 0 for 3 today. 4-6 range play at the ballpark. 6-2. It's a single plus 7 to Ibans. His range is on a 1 to 3. That's a 1. He'll make the catch. And now it's Miguel Ovalo. 1 for 3, the pitch. 4-3 hit by pitch. 0, that's a 2. Rhodes gives a -10. 1-2. Ground ball to Hewlett. Ground ball to Beltre. And that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. The Mariners retire the Royals. In order, we go to the bottom of the 9th. Tug Hewlett, Brad Wilkinson, Kenji Johijima due up. And they are going to bring in Ron Mayhay. That's his card. Ron pitched 3 2/3 innings, allowed 1 hit, 1 strikeout, and 1 walk. Tug Hewlett, here's the pitch. 2-4, hit by pitch, 7, 22 high. Ron gives a -6. 3-3, fly ball to Mayer. Out number 1, 1 away. Brad Wilkinson, 0 for 3 with a strikeout. 2-2 home run. That's a 0, 19 too high. Before we go on, let's take a look at the stats for Jimmy Goebel. Goebel went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, an ERA of 11.74. .16, that's going to be a double. Nope. Wilkinson is staying in, and that's going to bring up Kenji Johijima. Strategy roll 14. Kenji 1 for 3 with a run scored. 2-6 at the ballpark. 1-1. Ground ball to Smith. Wilkinson will advance. Runners advance and balls hit to first, second, or the catcher. And the runner is 90 feet away. The go-ahead run on third. Yuneski Betancourt 3 for 3 with a double, a run, and an RBI. 2-2. Home run. 4-8. Too high. Crowd is on their feet. It's a 5-1 pop-up to Penna. And we go into free baseball. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. After 9, we head into extra innings. After 9, it's tied at 2. We go to the top of the 10th. John Buck, Tony Penna, and David DeJesus due up for the Royals. Now, when we get to extra innings, I let the computer decide on the relief pitcher. We're going to have J.J. Putz come in. That is his card. Putz comes in. 1 save, 3 2/3 innings pitched, allowed 1 hit, 2 strikeouts, no walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Arthur Rhodes. Rhodes went 1 inning, 11.74. And that's the box score so far after 9 innings. Top of the 10th, John Buck, 1 for 3 with a double. 4-5, that's going to be a wild pitch. It's a foul ball. We're going to re-roll the dice. 1-4, that's going to be a walk plus, and that's going to put John Buck on. So we have a 20. Anytime a 20 comes up, it's going to be a pickoff attempt. And JJ doesn't pick anyone off, but I'll still show that off. It's a 15. Infield double play depth. Tony Penna comes up. Penna 1 for 3. 1-1. Strike 11. That's an 11. Struck him out. 1 away. Strategy roll 5. Top of the order, David DeJesus, 1 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. John Buck. Buck is catcher. Now we don't have anyone else as a catcher. Can't pinch run him. I don't have another catcher. David DeJesus, here's the pitch. 1-3, possible error. 3-4, double star 2. It's going to be a fly ball to Mayer. Mayer's range is error range is a 0. That's a 12. Out number 1, 2 away actually, and Mike Alvarez is up. Here's the pitch. 4-6. That's going to be a walk. 2-10, too high. 1-6, line drive back to Putz. And that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, and no errors. We go to the bottom of the 10th. It's Ichiro Suzuki. Jose Lopez, Raul Ibans due up for the Mariners. Roy Mayhay done. And they're going to bring in Soria. Soria, 2 saves, 3 1/3 innings, allowed 1 hit, 3 strikeouts, no walks. For Ron Mayhay, he went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, no ERA. Ichiro steps up. He's 3 for 4. Here's the pitch. 1-3, possible error on a ground ball. 8 outside of the range, 6-2. It's a single to Penna. And Ichiro is on with a base hit. Jose Lopez, 0 for 4. We're going to bring in Miguel Cairo. It's a sack play. Infield going to bring the corners in. 1-3. And it's a successful sack bunt. And it gets Ichiro over to second. Raul Ibans 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Strategy roll 3. They're holding off. 1-1, that's going to be a walk. 7-17, too high. 10 outside of the range. 6-2, ground ball to Penna. And the out is going to be at first. Suzuki will go to third. And here comes Adrian Beltre. Beltre 0 for 4. Strategy roll 9. Six-5. Strikeout plus, that's an 18. 17, struck him out. And Miguel Cairo will take over at first. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on for the Mariners. We go to the top of the 11th. Mark Tien, Jason Smith, Mitch Mayer due up. J.J. Putz done. Mark Lowe will come in. That's his card. Law will come into the game with a 14.59 ERA, no win. 3 2/3 innings, allowed 7 hits, 2 strikeouts, and 4 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for JJ, he went 1 inning, allowed 1 walk and 1 strikeout. Tion, Smith, and Mitch, 1-1 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Seiko Field. 5-1 double star 6 fly ball out there to Suzuki. Out number 1. Jason Smith, they are going to let him take the hit. 5-2. Home run, that's a 1-14. 0 is too high. 5-5. Fly ball out there to Suzuki. Out number 2. 2-way, Mitch Mayer up. Mayer. 4-3. Question mark. Single and a 1-20. That's a 6. Ed Mayer is on with a base hit. Alex Gordon 0 for 4. Strategy roll 15. Here's the pitch. 5-4. That's going to be a walk. 12. That's a 6. And that's a walk. Runners now on first and second. Miguel Ovalo 1 for 4. Strategy roll 2. 2-3. That's going to be a blank. 1-4. Fly ball out there to Ibans. And that is out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the 11th. Jose Barreto, Tug Hullett, Brad Wilkinson due up for the Mariners. Joakim Sora, done. And they're going to bring in Robinson Teja. That's his card. Teja, 3 1/3 innings, allowed 7 hits, 4 walks. Take a look at the stats for Joakim. He went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, 1 strikeout, no ERA. Barreto 1 for 4. Here's the pitch. 3-5. Blank. 6. Struck him out. Tug Hewlett 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 6-4 at the ballpark. 17 outside of the range. 5-6. That's going to be a blank. It's a rare play. It's a slow roller. Fielded by the catcher, pompously bobbles it. Throws it well to first, resolved by rolling against the catcher's error rate. First, then for the bobble. No error in John Buck. 2 outs. Brad Wilkinson up. 1 for 4 with a double. 6-1. Range play at the ballpark. 6-6. That's going to be a rare play. It's going to be a rare play. It's going to be a G5 play to Gordon. Range is a 3. That's a 1. He'll make the catch. And Alex Gordon is out for the rest of this game. And Alberto Calypso will come in. No runs, no hits, no errors as the Royals retire the Mariners in order after 11. We're tied at 2. We go to the top of the 12th. Mark Lowe done. They're going to bring in Shawn Green. Green, 4 innings pitched, allowed 2 strikeouts and 2 walks. Take a look here at the stats for Mark Lowe. Went 1 inning, allowed 1 walk. ERA of 11.49. "5-1. Strikeout 11. That's a 4. Struck him out. 1 away, and that's going to bring up Tony Penna. Penna 1 for 4. 4-2. Home run. No. That's a 0. 3-4. Ground ball to Green. Out number 2. 2 away. We go to the top of the order. David the Zeus. 1 for 4. 1-3. That's going to be a walk. 10. That's an 8. And that's going to be a walk. Mike Alvarez, 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Strategy roll is a 2. 1-6 blank. 6-4. Double star 3. Ground ball to Hewlett. And that's out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 12th. Kenji, Yunisuke, and Ichiro due up. 5-6, double star, fly ball out there for Kenji. Kenji's 1 for 4. Tihan, out number 1, 1 away. Benacourt out. 5-6, fly ball out there to Mayer. Out number 2, 2 away, top of the order. 4-3, wild pitch. It's a foul ball. 2-5, that's going to be a walk. 15, that's a 1. And Ichiro will get on with a walk. Miguel Cairo. 4-6, and that's going to be a fly ball out to the Mayor. So no runs, no hits, and no errors. We go to the top of the 13th. After 12, we're still tied at 2. Mark Tihan, Jason Smith, and Mitch Mayer due up. They're going to leave Green in. 3-2 at the ballpark. 4-5, fly ball to Ivins. Out number 1, 1 away. Jason Smith up. 1-4. Walk. 9-12. Too high. 2-2. That's going to be a strike. Two away, and that's going to be a strikeout there. Mitch Mayer, 1 for 2. 1-6, that's going to be a base hit. And Mayer is on with a base hit, and they're going to have a new pitcher on the mound. And they're going to bring in Randy Messenger. 1 1/3 inning pitch, so now 3 strikeouts. Strategy roll 13, here's the pitch. 5-1, wild pitch on a 4, nope. 5-4, fly ball to Wilkinson. And that is out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. We go to the top, bottom of the 13th. And here's the pitch. It's Raul Ibans, Adrian Beltre, and Jose Verito due up. Robinson's still in. 6-1 range play at Safeco Field. 4-2 base hit to DeZeus. His range is on a 1-3. That's a 4, and that's going to be a base hit. And they are going to bring in Jeremy Reed to pinch run here. All right, Adrian Beltre, 0 for 5. 3-6 blank. 4, struck him out. Jose Verito up. Verito 1 for 5. 1-5 hit by pitch. Nope. 19, 5-6. Ground ball to Calypso. With a 3, the play is at first. 2 outs, runner now on second to cool it up. Strategy roll 18. That's going to be a walk, 10, 18 too high. On a 1, struck him out. Jeremy Reed will take over at left field. After 13, we're still tied at 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. These pitchers are not giving up anything. Randy's staying in. 4-5 blank, 15-20 too high. 2-1 line drive to Beltre. Out number 1, John Buck. 3-2, strike 11, 15 too high. 5-4, that's going to be a base hit to Betancourt. And Buck is on with a base hit. Tony Penna, 1 for 5. Here's the pitch. 3-2. Strike 11, 16 too high. 4-2. Pop up to Beltre. Out number 2. 2 away. Top of the order. David DeZeus. 1 for 4 with a duck. 2 walks. 2-2. Strike 6, 15 too high. Randy tired. 4-5, ground ball to Cairo. And that will retire the side. Joey Palatra will come in now. And he's ready to go. Palatra comes in with a 7.66 ERA. 4 2/3 innings allowed, 6 hits, no strikeouts, 1 walk. Taking a look at the stats here for Robinson, went 3 innings, allowed 1 hit, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Brad Wilkinson up 4-3 range play. 3 struck him out. Kenji 1 for 5. 5-4 hit by pitch. 14-20 is too high. 15 5-1 double star 3, and that's going to be a fly ball out to the Mayor. 1 away, 2 away. Betancourt up. 3-6 at the ballpark. 8-3-4 base hit. Betancourt on with a base hit. We go to the top of the order. Ichiro Suzuki 4 for 5. 3-5 possible error on a ground ball. 9 outside of the range. 2-5 double star 6. It's a fly ball out there at Mayor. Out number 3. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 14, we're tied at 2. Top of the 15th, Mike Alvarez, Mark Tien, and Jason Smith. This might be the longest game so far in this replay. 1-6 at the ballpark. 4-5 fly ball. Reed makes the catch. Martian 0 for 6. 6-2, that's going to be a walk. 8-12 too high. 3-2 ground ball to Cairo. Out number 2. Jason Smith. 5-3 blank. 1-4 line drive to Messenger. Out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors as the Mariners retire the Royals in order. Miguel Cairo, Jamie Reed, Adrian Beltre due up. 1-4 blank. 18-3 fly ball out. Jamie Reed. 6-6 on a 1-14, 17 too high. 5-6. Adrian Beltre 0 for 6, 4-6. That's going to be a blank. 5-6. After 15, we're tied at 2. Miguel coming in with a 227. 1 win, 1 loss, 13 innings pitched, allowed 7 hits, 13 strikeouts, 7 walks. It's going to be Mayor, Calypso, and Ovalo. 4-3, strike 9-3, too high. Calypso 0 for 1, 2-2, that's going to be a walk. 10-13, too high. 6-1, power hit to Suzuki. On a 2, that's a single. And Calypso is on with a base hit. Joey Garthright taking over as the pinch runner. Miguel Ovalo on infield double play depth. 1 for 6, 5-3. That's going to be a walk. 1-20 too high. 4-1 fly ball out there to Wilkinson. Steal attempt. And he'll go John Buck, 2 for 5. 5-3, that's going to be a walk. A 10, that's a 4. All right, Tony Penna's 1 for 6. 3-2 at the ballpark. 6-5 fly ball to Wilkinson. And German will take over at third. Pilatra done. And they're going to bring in Yabuta. Jose Burrito, Tug Hullett, Brad Wilkinson due up, bottom of the 16th. 1 inning pitched, allowed 2 strikeouts. 5-3. Double star. Fly ball out there to DeZeus. Tug Hullett 0 for 3. The pitch. 17-22 high. 22-1 base hit. Bloomquist going to come in the pinch run. Strategy roll 9, infield double play depth. Here's the pitch to Brad. 2-6. Ground ball to and that's going to be on a fielder's choice. Kenji 1 for 6. 5-4 range play. 9 outside of the range, 6-4. Ground ball to Penna. Penna's range is on a 1-3. That's a 5. It got past him. And he'll advance to third on a 5-6. That's a 4. Strategy roll 12, pickoff attempt for Yabuta. No pickoff there. Benecourt, 4 for 6. 1-1. Single. Wilkinson to third. He gets waved around to come home. He'll come home on a 1-6. That's a 4. And that's the game. And that's the game as the Mariners defeat the Royals 3-2 in 16 innings. Final line score coming right up. So final score in 16 innings, it's Kansas City 2 runs on 11 hits. The Mariners 3 runs on 16 hits. Miguel Batista will get the win. And Yasuhiko Yabuta will pick up the loss on that. Let's take a look here. Miguel Batista went 1 inning, allowed 1 run, 1 hit. 1 walk, 1 strikeout, an ERA of a 2.57, and Yabuta here went 2/3 of an inning, allowed 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, an ERA of a 5.29. and he picks up his first loss. So that's going to do it for us here at Safeco Field, as the Mariners will improve to 5-9 and the Royals will drop to 5-8. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and a thumbs up. And remember to click that bell notification to be notified of when new videos in the 2008 replay go up. And when I go live with all the Philadelphia Phillies and Field of Dreams. Until then, I'm Scoonie 007. We'll see you for another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.